Good evening, good evening. It's Mystic Intellect. I'm going to go in with a nice, quick, short, and sweet reading for the collective, Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, and to see what the energy is tonight, to see what's really going on with y'all, and to help give you guys some insightful information about what to do, what the next steps are, and what you should, what advice you should take moving forward with your connection with your person at this time. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you can, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm new on the in the YouTube world, but I'm not new to doing readings for people. And I appreciate the support, guys. So thank you in advance, and let's get started. So what is the current energy right now regarding the collective of Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines at this time? What is the message? What is the overall energy? Sorry, I had to pull this out. For the collective at this time. What's going on? Okay, community came out again. All right, so that's cool. So the community card. What is the energy? What is going on between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine? All right, the Thinking Man. All right. And then last but not least, let's go ahead and pull the decks to the side to get that last energy between the collective. Patience in reverse. Okay, so we're gonna take that. All right, so at this time it's looking like the collective is actually one. I see a collective of Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines who are enjoying themselves, taking time out for themselves, spending time with people that they care about or love, whether that's virtually, calling, FaceTiming, celebrating themselves, celebrating other people, coming together with with a union with other people. I'm also seeing a collective of masculines who are thinking about what they should do next when it comes to the connection, because some things have been kind of rocky lately, as we can see with the Patience card in reverse. Spirit is saying that a lot of Divine Masculines have been kind of like setting these unrealistic expectations on the connection and have been expecting things to move according to how they see fit. But a lot of Divine Feminines been in the mix, been actually, and I'm getting more Divine Feminine vibes from this card. So I'm I'm assuming that the Divine Feminines have been doing them at this time, and the Divine Masculine has been kind of acting out lately. They've been thinking a lot, but they've been acting out because the Patience in reverse is showing that there's been a lot of things being left unsaid and things that are not really clear right now when it comes to what's being said. It seems like the Divine Masculines do a lot more thinking than actually doing lately, and they have been actually not really coming clean about how they truly feel about the Divine Feminine. And we're gonna see what's really going on. Like, how does the Divine Masculine truly feel about this connection? Because at this point, I'm not sensing that there's a lot of talking going on right now with this collective of DMs and DFs right now with the Patience card in reverse. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So, all right, so that's expected. The Divine Masculine at this time is running from the connection. It seems as if he has been, like I said, thinking a lot about what he wants to do next with the connection. But it seems as though there's some secrets, there's some things of unsaid. There's some things like he's thinking about that he's not telling you, and I feel like it's important that you should know. So we're gonna dive deeper into what is it that he's not telling the Divine Feminine at this time. What's going on between the Divine Masculine? Okay, so soul connection. So we know that this is meant to be. We know that this is a sacred divine connection. We know that this is two people who recognize each other from a past life. So we're not really concerned about this. We're just more, and then 404 came up on the camera. So that is an indicator that we're on the right track with this reading. But yeah, so we already know that this is a divinely connected connection. It just seems as though that there are some things that are just not really making sense to the Divine Feminines right now. It's like the Divine Masculine is running. He's not really communicating as much as he should. But we know that he knows that you are the one for him. That's one thing I will say. He's well aware of the connection. He knows it's intense. He knows that it's something sacred. He knows that this connection is something he will never get from someone else. He knows he will never find the type of love that you've given this man or this woman. So I'm going to take this in reverse. So it says I can't do this in reverse. But I'm simply just seeing a Divine Masculine who is just not right now like, he knows he can do it, but he's not trying to show you that he can't do it, if that makes sense. He's choosing to run away from the connection, right? By making it seem as though he can't do it, making it seem as though he can't commit, making it seem as though he can't, like, give you what you truly need in a connection. But he can. It's just like right now, he is just dealing with issues that he's not comfortable with sharing with you right now. And Spirit just also told me that communication is going to be an issue between the divine feminine and divine masculine, because at this time there's a lot of like sorry, I'm talking lower because my neighbors, I just heard them. Like, the walls are pretty thin. It's crazy. But yeah, so from what I'm getting from this card is that the divine masculines right now are putting up a mask. They're not trying to be clear about how they feel. They're not trying to communicate what they truly desire and want from this connection, because if they do, it's like them giving up a part of themselves. It's like giving up a part of themselves that they identify with as a strength, but it's really not a strength. It's a sign of a weakness. But they're still they're battling in their head about it, and they're trying to basically like come to terms about that toxic trait that they have. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. So what does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine at this time? What does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine at this time? Okay, so 7 of Cups. So there's a masculines who there's a collective of masculines who are trying to make a choice on, like, not just if they want you or not, but just like how to basically involve you in more of what they got going on in their lives. Their lives seem to be a lot more complicated than you realize, than we have divine feminines have realized in the past. I feel like they created these complicated situations on their own that could have easily been solved through just simple process of elimination. This could have everything to do with blockages in the connection. It could be third parties. It could be family. It could be just situations that the divine masculines kind of like created for themselves, because like I said before, the connection, I'm seeing a lot of divine masculines who just like with the Hermit have never really like experienced what it was like to really tap out of who they truly are, like tap into who they truly are. They always was like in this bubble, in this like comforted space, and they just truly never like actually never been in a situation that they're in now where they're actually like consciously making choices that could really benefit them in the long haul. So with the thinking man and then the 7 of Cups, it's just showing me how it's giving like a direct correlation to just how a lot of divine masters are truly like running from the connection just to really truly focus on the process of elimination that's going on in their lives. So it's really not about the divine feminine. Well, the good news is that it's not really about you per se that they don't want. It's about the choices in their life that they have to make to kind of like make room for you. And I think that's pretty understandable, but they're not communicating that. And that's where the secrets, that's where the, miscommunication come in at. And that's where the lies and deception come in at too. And a lot of the lies and deception never really have to do with other women, to be quite honest, because you're nothing to compare. He can't, like, the divine master cannot compare other people to you. If anything, like, he's comparing them to you because you're nothing like those other divine feminine, or she's nothing like, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. And there's just nothing to compare. So the 7 of Cups I'm viewing is not really about him making choices with other people. It's really about him like figuring shit out for himself and really like figuring his life out and getting shit together so he can come forward. So now with the Judgment card, I am seeing that the divine masculines want the divine feminine to know that he is watching everything that she's doing at this time. He is actually admiring you from afar, but can't really like show that he's admiring you, because if he does, he feel like it's taking something away from his own strength. I don't know why there's divine masculines out here who think like this, but that's really toxic. But he is watching you from afar. He is judging you. He's giving like the side eye sometimes towards you. That's what Spirit just said, like side eye, like oh, like she did that. Like, how can I say this? because it's coming out as if like it's a first point of view. So I'm trying to make it as general as possible. Like that's how when I'm talking, it's coming out like that. Like I'm channeling how he's like firsthand doing it, but like it's like from that perspective of a divine master point of view, he's watching how you move, he's watching how you operate, he's watching how you are so like relatable to other people, how you're so out there, how you're so sociable, how you're so you're easy to get along with. Like he's never met, like the divine master has never met somebody who he can truly honestly relate to, get along with, and actually see a future with. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm seeing that this man or this woman, the divine masculine in this collective, can really truly see themselves growing with you. They see you really working hard, investing in your craft. So if you're like I'm seeing divine feminines with like candle businesses. So if you're like working on your candle businesses, if you're working on a boutique or a business outside of what you do on your from your 9 to 5, I'm seeing that divine masculines are like literally watching you work on yourself and work on your own, and like they're kind of feeling insecure about that because they kind of like want you to need them in a sense, and they're running from the connection to see if you're going to chase them. But at this time, I'm not seeing divine feminists chasing the connection at this time. I'm really seeing y'all enjoying yourselves, standing in your own power, and really just like not settling, because at this point you kind of like been through these cycles over and over and over again, and you're tired and you're just ready to experience life with somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who gets you, who's not gonna like send you for the runaround, who's not going to judge you and give you the side eye when you're simply just trying to create a better life for yourself. Like you want somebody around you in your corner who's like not like, because it's a lot of divine masculine. Like I said, this journey is not as easy as things seem to be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not roses and butterflies. There's a lot of divine masculines out there who are still like learning what it truly means to support, to give you the support that you truly need in the connection, and to give you the love and the care and attention that you truly need. And they're not really used to giving genuine support because no one did that for them. So it's like, in a sense, it's like, why would they do it for you? Why would they look out for you? Or not look out for you. Why would they surrender to you if they have been done wrong all their lives by other people? So they're not really too keen to like open up like they should to the connection, because they kind of like took the bare minimum from other people. Now, justice in reverse, I'm seeing that like in due time, like you will get the fair treatment that you need. But at this time, like the divine masculines are kind of like doing this on purpose to just see what you would do. And it fell right in between the judgment card. So I'm sensing that like this is gonna take some time for you as a divine feminine to like decide on if you really want this connection or not, because you will end up choosing a connection, I'm saying. But like I'm seeing that with the full card, like you're putting it to a stop, because you're not like you've been the fool in the past. Like you've been jumping in the connection with open arms, like, you know what I'm saying, taking the divine masculine in no matter what mistakes he made. But like he's running from the connection and trying to get you to chase him, acting like he don't want the connection but he really do. It's setting a lot of you guys off, like to the point where y'all don't even feel like, you know what I'm saying, entertaining that energy no more. That's what the full card in reverse is showing me in regards to the connection and just how he's treating you at this time. So I'm gonna take this upright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take it upright. Spirit just said take it upright. So with the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, in the future, like I'm seeing the divine masculine wanting to like it, whether or not you guys had an argument or fight or not, I just see that this divine masculine is still wanting to invest in a connection. He's not done and over with you yet. He's just trying to, like I said, a lot of divine masculines are just trying to get attention. Like I said, the impatience card in reverse is also showing me that like a lot of divine masculines really just want more from the connection, but they just don't know how to say it. Like, so with you living your life, doing you, focusing on your business, focusing on your craft with the Eight of Pentacles, and you actually like getting your rewards from it, the divine masculine is kind of like a little jealous at this time with what you're going, like with the growth that you're experiencing in this lifetime, and they kind of just want you to kind of like chase them a little bit or need them to some capacity. But what they don't realize is that like you do want them in your life, and I'm sure you have showed them as the divine feminine that you do want them, but they're just not taking it. It's like they want, like they're spoiled, like they want more attention and want more affection, want you to chase them, want you to lose yourself in them, and that's just not what you're going to do, divine feminine. Like, and they know that, they see that. So what's next is that I see them wanting to come forward with a solid, balanced, fair offer. With this falling in between the Seven of Cups and the Hermit, I see them actually slowly coming out of their shell again and really trying to offer you like some form of stability. They're going to try to balance you into their lives because, like I said, they got some situations going on around them that you wouldn't even really feel comfortable being in with him. And it's like kind of like he's realizing some shit that he has going on in his life should have been ended a long time ago, should have been like broken a long time ago. Old habits, bad company, things in his life that he should have already been like, you know what I'm saying, assessing, should have been gone by now. So he's kind of like running from the connection to hide that part of his life so he can like fix it, it seems like. And he's going within to like, because it's like it's going to be a grieving process for him, I'm seeing too. So it's like whatever he's doing right now behind closed doors that he's not telling you, which is like process of elimination, trying to get his shit together, trying to like come forward. And it like he's like masking himself so much. It's like to you, it's like he's leaving you because, or he's trying to like to keep his distance from you because he doesn't want to be in the connection, but really he does. It's just that he had to plan like a mini exit so that he can actually do what's needed for the connection. Now, Two of Pentacles, like I said, coming in with a solid offer, coming in with a more logical approach to things. Well, less logical, more emotional, because he do have these thoughts at times of showing more than he usually do towards you, but then he gets scared. But I see with this offer, when he comes back, he's gonna try to, you know, make things right, and then want to make this connection better. So let's see what else is in store moving forward for the connection, for the collective of divine masculine, divine feminine. What else is in store for them? Ooh, okay, engagement and marriage. So that's interesting. So when it comes to this connection, divine feminines, that's why I said I really truly feel like this collective of divine masculines are they like I said, they want commitment. They're putting up a face. They're putting up a face right now, but behind closed doors, I truly did feel like they want more. That's why I said they want more out of you, but they're going about it like in the most like interesting way. And it's kind of like a test spirit is saying too, where it's like they're wondering if you're going to be able to hold yourself together if this man do something outrageous, such as starting shit, you know, acting crazy. And I can see where the impatience card come in, because it's like he is basically waiting. He's trying to like plan, and it's like some things may have not been working out in his favor. And so he's trying to like navigate that, but it's like he's also going through stuff that he ain't telling you, so he's trying to take it out on you too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, for the divine feminines, I'm saying that this particular masculine is in this connection, it's coming back to offer, like I said, offer you something more stable. Didn't I just say that? The two of Pentacles. He wants to offer you something more stable, where there is an actual engagement, where there is a higher level of commitment, or an actual official relationship. Because like I said, you divine feminine has been like living your life. You've been, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been living your life. Y'all been doing what y'all supposed to be doing, and they see that, and they see that you're becoming more independent too. Too much drama. So I want to take this as you looking at him as being too much drama. And I feel like with a lot of you divine feminines backing away from this connection, I truly do feel like the engagement, the ring, everything that you've been asking for in this connection is actually going to come forward tenfold for you in this person, because you've been asking for this for a long time from them. You've been asking for them to come forward and just truly just show who they truly are for the connection. Be honest, be genuine, you know, like don't half-assed, like, and you're looking at with how he's handling you as too much drama right now. So what does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know for sure? Like, what does the divine masculine want the feminine to know? All right, let's see what this is. You're controlling. All right, so some divine masculines in this collective, and this is going to be taken two different ways. So some divine masculines in this collective probably are trying to make it seem as though you're too controlling, but you're not. They're trying to maintain control of the connection by making it seem like you're not, you're trying to call shots. So when really it's not you. Like, if you look at the energy of this reading, it seems as though the divine feminine are really just doing them. And the divine masculines is kind of losing the grip on the connection with, like, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to, like, paint this picture like they're not going to end up choosing you, but they really are. And they already have. But they're trying to, like, paint this picture so that you can kind of, like, be sidetracked. So that's why I said divine feminines, don't take what they're saying to you right now too seriously. Take everything that they're saying with a grain of salt, because at this point, they don't even, you know what I'm saying? They're not even trying to show you. They're not even, how can I say this? They're going to come forward later on to tell you how they truly feel and how, and if you really truly want an explanation, come back to this video, watch it again, and then create your little list of what you want to tell this divine masculine, and tell them, you know, I don't appreciate how X, Y, and Z, like, I don't appreciate X, Y, and Z that occurred. Can you please explain to me, like, why did you run away from the connect? Why did you run away from this connection? Why did you put up a face that you couldn't do this when you know you really could? And if if this card come up for your connection and he actually proposed to you, or he asked for a higher level of commitment, such as you being his official girlfriend or boyfriend, or they actually be your their official boyfriend or girlfriend, then just, you know what I'm saying, have that talk. Because even if they were faking, even if they were joking, even if they were just trying to do it to distract you, in whichever way you look at it, it is still manipulating, and it's also offensive to waste somebody's time and put them through so many different changes, you know what I'm saying, for the connection. So when you do have that talk with them, even if you guys are on good terms, I do suggest moving forward to have a conversation about what you guys both expect out of the connection, because at the end of the day, you both don't have any time to waste. Divine Feminine, you've been working on yourself. Divine Masculine, he's been watching you work on yourself. The Judgment card, the Hermit card, he's been his own little shell, his own little whatever you want to call that, watching you glow up, watching you do what you do. And now it's like he's preparing to come forward with this high level of commitment, but he's kind of like doing weird shit, like running away from the connection, trying to make it seem like he don't want you, trying to make it seem like you're too much drama, or you're trying to get away from the drama, but he keeps starting shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's trying to paint this picture, you being controlling, or you telling him that he's controlling. Make sure that when you guys have this conversation, in 2244 just came up on the camera, and I'm about to end it right here. Make sure you have a conversation about what you will and won't tolerate from this connection, because it's not okay and it's not healthy. And make sure that you also keep in mind that moving forward, it's okay to set solid boundaries. Sorry, my cat's in the background. My goodness. But it's okay to set proper, healthy boundaries. And especially if they're trying to come forward with this ring, honey, yes, you better call all the shots, honey. Fuck what controlling, what that means. This is a serious card that can drop from an oracle deck, okay? So take this in relationship or this connection very seriously when they do come forward and try to offer you something more stable, and just like let them know that you're not here for the games and you want something serious, and if you're gonna be coming forward with a high level of commitment, I want reciprocated energy, like, and I want that energy to be matched, and I want that energy to be what you know what I'm saying, what we both expect it to be. Now, I hope that truly helped, because that does say a lot about what's going on right now for the collective. And I just truly hope that this gave you the insight that you needed without having to, you know what I'm saying, search for the answers online on Google, whatever. So if this applied to your situation in any type of way, please comment below. Let me know how you felt, what resonated with you. What advice can you give another fellow divine feminine or divine masculine about this connection and how they could go about it, because everybody have their own perspectives, and I feel like everybody should have very, very valuable things to add to this conversation. So if you do have anything valuable to add, please add it in the comments. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and like I said before, check out the description on this video, or in any video that I post, to just check out any new links that I drop concerning promos or just concerning the services that I have to offer. Again, my name is Mystic Intellect, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a beautiful night, and expect an upload again either later tonight or, you know, sometime this week. Thank you. Bye.